this in a quick one-shot process because I don't really feel like editing too much. I also there's so much stuff to show off. I don't want to run into any problems with the whole fact that some of the channel point redemptions might not work on without the stream being live. So you want to go to tony420.itch.io and then go to the Tony's Trick or Treat. This will probably look different hopefully by the time the video is actually up. We go to download now. You can give me money or you can decide to not. You can do pay with PayPal, pay with card, download. Did I not click that? Hello? There it goes. Get it to download. Open that up. I'm gonna go over here to the new tab, go to my SAMMI. We want it to be in here. So we're gonna just drag this over to here. And then we're gonna extract all of it. I'm gonna delete this. Now sometimes there's two folders. We don't want two folders. We just want one trick or treat folder. So we're just gonna drag this back and close the download. So now if we go to SAMMI colon to go to Tony's Trick or Treat, everything that would have been in it is here instead of it being two Tony's Trick or Treat folders. That's how you have to have it. Now the extension's in here, so we want to install that extension. So we have this, everything's fine. Let's open up SAMMI. Once we're in SAMMI, we can go to SAMMI Bridge, install an extension. It went straight to Tony's Trick or Treat, but usually, you know, SAMMI core, then go to that folder, then go to extension, go to Tony's Trick or Treat. And oh great, why are there no photos? Oh god. Alright. So once you have the extension installed, you're gonna go into create scene. You're gonna see this box is off. It says commands. You can customize commands below with the green box. Whoa, why did it scroll down? Why did it scroll down? You must also make the triggers match. Follow directions in the green box. Ensure OBS is running after following these instructions. Run the button, then turn off this button, or this box, by checking the box on the far right, which is this off box right here. Turn on the pink box, uncheck the off box, which is this other one that you might not be able to see very well, but the clock's in the way. Right here. So that way you can use the commands in it for later use. If this box, this red box, everything in it is left on, the candy will attempt to create the scene over and over again. Check candy in chat, and then it'll check how much candy I have and send it. Oh, except for there's a good example of how you could do something wrong. I forgot to go back in and turn this on and turn this back off. I'm a failure. So here it uses only an image for the Voodoo doll, and this one it turns on this box if you want to use the plugin, so that way that you can use the moving mouth version of the Voodoo doll. So we're gonna go ahead and do that one. So I'm gonna actually check this one off and check this one on. So we're gonna want to use this plugin. My microphone is going to be, let's open OBS. So I don't have a microphone in here yet, but let's add one. So right now, if I were to select a microphone, audio, why am I lost? Why am I lost? Audio input, it's alphabetized. We would call it microphone, or you can call it whatever you feel like it. We can even call it voice capture if you felt like it, doesn't matter. Or the thing, let's call it the thing, just to make it fun. So we chose the blue snowball. It's picking up my voice. You can see it right here. So now we know it's the thing. So back in here, we're gonna call it the thing. And that is the only setup we have to do for that. That is it. Now down here is a bunch of things that get created, channel point redemptions. You can customize these, but you really don't need to. If you do customize some of these names, you're gonna have some change some things in some other buttons. Those are that's also expressed to you here. But if we want to get this plugin to work, we have to make sure we actually have it. So here's the link to the plugin. So what we're going to do is copy that. We're going to go back into here, go to it. And we know with plugins, you can't install them and then start immediately working. So we have to shut down OBS. So when we install it, download, save, open that up. Ooh. Let's go to where I have OBS installed. Now let's open up this. We're going to extract all, extract, open it up again. We got data and OBS plugins. So we go to data, OBS plugins, data, OBS plugins, and we drag this into here. Now we go back to OBS plugins at the very main folder, 64-bit. Do the same thing here, OBS plugin 64-bit. Then we grab this and drag it in here, and now that plugin is installed. It's easy as that. Now we can open up OBS again. We can even see if that is installed. Not seeing, we want to add a source, and we just look for image reaction, and here it is, image reaction. We have it installed, so it is working. Go back to our button here. Is it asking us to do anything else? It is not. So we're gonna hit save, I guess, just to make sure, and then hit run. And I don't see any errors down below, which is fantastic. It would be behind me, but some of them would extend past. But I don't see any errors. And we go in here, go to scenes. We have Tony's Halloween, and here's all the images. And it's also detecting my microphone. And the mouth on the Voodoo doll is moving because of that. Now, if you need to, you can go into it, find Voodoo, and then you can mess with the threshold so it moves the mouth a certain ways. You can edit everything here. But that is installed now. You're going to want to turn all these sources back off, double checking that all the sources were there. And it is installed for the most part. You're gonna go back into this area, and like it said, you want to shut the red box off, turn the pink box on, and here you have some customizable commands. If you change them, you're gonna want to also change the trigger to match. So we have check candy and candy leaderboard. So if you were to look at this trigger, you got check candy, candy leaderboard. So if you change one, you got to change the other. So let's say if we turn check candy into how much candy do I have? You would copy that over into here. Simple as that. And our stream's already connected, but usually when stream first connects, let's turn on the thing, it would already be raining leaves, but we're gonna start the leaves. So here comes the leaves, and eventually they're gonna build up down here at the bottom. So we're gonna let that build up, and while it's happening, we're gonna use some of the other channel point redemptions that we have. So we're gonna do some Voodoo doll surgery. This is one of my favorite ones, so we're gonna do it. When you run Voodoo doll surgery, you're gonna get a channel point redemption that says Voodoo doll surgery, and you're gonna enter 1, 2, or 3. We're gonna go with 3. So we're gonna cut the third incision area, which is the abdomen, kind of where your appendix would be. And here we go. So that scalpel makes an incision, and we find out we got 10 candy. I didn't get cursed. That's huge. Huge. I'm super lucky. So lucky. Go to the folder that you downloaded for Tony's Trick or Treat, and there's now a file in here that says candy leaderboard.txt, and it shows how much candy everybody's earned. And you can use that later on for any kind of giveaway you might want to do, or you can just use it as a way to, you know, just track people's progress and influence people to play more games. We're going to play some Lucky 13s. So, in the Lucky 13s, I already have it set up. But what you're going to normally want to do is you're going to go to the Lucky 13s, and you're going to want to make it to where there's a limit per user, 13. That's what I have it set to, 13 per person. And it's just, you know, keeps up with the theme. Everybody gets 13 times to use the redemption, and it rolls 3 dice 3 times, trying to equal 13 per roll. So 3 dice equals 13, you get candy. Second roll, if you get the 3 dice equal 13, you get more candy plus a bonus. Same for the third. And then you get to do that 13 times. So we're gonna roll a couple times here. Do Lucky 13s, and then I'm gonna do it a couple times, and then I'm gonna show what chat. Actually, you know what? We can just show what chat looks like right now. Let's go and Lucky 13s again. Bam. Redeem. See? See. I earned 5 candy. I earned 0 candy. One of them is 13. The rest are not. I only earned 5 candy. I'm gonna do this a couple more times just to get the point across. You know, you get to do it as much as you want until you hit 13, and then it'll stop you. 5 candy, 0 candy, 0 candy, 5 candy. I've got 10 candy so far. That'll influence interaction, and I mean, it will be a little bit of spam here and there, but at least it, you know, limited to 13, which is great. All right, so that's Lucky 13s. And as we can see over here, if I go to the candy leaderboard, we can actually see that my candy has gone up in the leaderboard. But not only that, you can actually use the command. We changed it, right? Leave this on. Oh, that right there. That means we can hit claim in chat. So let me quickly, before we have a problem, let's rake some leaves. That way we can see more of chat. There's an example of raking the leaves. But we would type in claim anytime you hear that witch. Anybody in chat has 30 seconds to type claim. Once you type claim, you go out and look for candy. It says a witch has flown by with a stolen child and their candy has hit the ground. Type claim to try and get some of this candy. It looked like 52 is falling in the sky. I found 1 of those 52 candies at random. I could only find 1. If everybody else was joining with me right now, who knows? They could have found candy themselves. They could have more than likely found more than me. Again, check candy. Don't you dare. There it is. Tony 420, you have 35 candy. There we go, finally. Man, I'm a mess. This is what happens when you just do live footage, right? This is just what happens. This is what you get. Alright, so now we did Lucky 13s. We did Voodoo Doll. We rigged the leaves. Now we're going to steal candy from kids. We redeem it once. You get a message in chat. Tony, you are out stalking the night, blending in with the shadows. You spot what looks like potential victims, make your move. So when we first opened it up, the redemption was worth 100. Now it's only worth 1, and I am the only one that can use it. So I try to make my next move. You manage to get even closer without being detected at all. Make your next move. Ooh, I actually made a good pass. You reached out for the bags of these. You reach for the bags of these hooligans, but it turns out they were teenagers and ganged up on you. They stole whatever candy you had, if any. Try again tomorrow. No, did I lose all my candy just now? Check candy. You have 26 candy. Oh, thank heaven. I didn't lose it all. I only lost some. Now we're gonna go back to the steal candy from kids. We're just gonna redeem that one more time. Says you have already attempted this today. You have been refunded. So there we go. It does. If you try to do the steal candy from kids, we're the ones. It will not let you. It is one of the highest payouts, but it also has the ability to take candy from you. So there's a lot of ability to get candy, and also a lot of ways to lose candy with the voodoo doll and stealing candy and such. Now, for the last thing that you can do, I believe, right? Other than trick or treat, which I guess I should just show in chat. Trick or treat, right there.
Trick or treat!
It says trick or treat. 2420 has received 1 candy. If I try to do it again, just spam candy. It says you've already received your daily candy, and I can no longer get any more. So the only thing left to do is gasoline these damn leaves. And there you go. So if somebody wants to just clear out the whole thing at once in a more satisfying way, that's the best way.